it. Monsters. Next Gen Cast.
We have a fucking PC that plays emulators like badass as fuck.
I don't know about that. No, I was joking.
No, you're right, dude.
God, we
Right.
can literally play any fucking game that we wanted to previous to this generation.
We can
Like,
emulate PS3 though.
that's what I said, previous to this generation.
This
Damn.
generation's already started. The Wii's out.
Damn.
But it ain't.
Because
Damn.
because the Wii U already uses PS3 technology.
All right.
All right, that was pretty loud.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, all right, we took that like way too far. God dang. No,
You can't even hear it.
it's like a dog whistle and shit. All right, but anyways, welcome to the show, guys.
Yes, welcome to the show
What
titled Next
Jim.
Cast?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's a twin moment.
Wait, what did you do?
Because he was
No, I
pointing,
was
at,
pointing
you,
at
but I
you.
said the Jen. And then, yeah. But, but anyways, fucking. All right, so I guess this is gonna be somewhat of a follow up of the episode we did.
What the fuck are you talking about? It's a straight up follow up.
Oh, okay.
Wait, it's a follow up to the Wii.
Well, I'm
the
saying
Wii U
it's, I'm
episode,
saying
right?
it's somewhat of a follow up because we're not just gonna be talking about the Xbox One. Maybe we're gonna maybe sidetrack a little bit into the Wii U and PS4 territory somewhat. But yeah, actually, first and foremost, I just want to talk about this video that I showed you just before we. That's
right.
3KB video.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, first of all, like, I was listening to freaking Xbox One videos all day at work today while I was editing,
Uh huh.
and
Slacker.
God, dude, even still, man, Xbox One. Whenever you say it, I just fucking still think Xbox.
yeah,
First one.
I know, it only feels, like, whenever you're the one saying it, because you know what you mean,
Yeah.
that's the only way, but whenever you say it to somebody, automatically they think Xbox One.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't even, I've already lost count of the times in videos that I've seen where somebody's talking about the original Xbox and they say Xbox One, like, fuck, well, no, I meant the original Xbox. You know, they have to catch themselves and, you know,
Yeah, I've already
reword
seen
their
that.
statement.
I've already seen that even in
I mean, is there-
professional, like
Yeah.
Is there like a
Uh,
reason why they fucking named it that? Like maybe they knew that was gonna happen. Like I almost
Like it's some sort of like
I have no choice but to think that for some reason. It's like maybe
it's a
they
cultural
meant for
phenomenon, dude.
Yeah, maybe they meant for people to like mistake the Xbox One with the original and just like mix it up for some weird reason.
What a shitty ass thing to fucking do. Because
know.
like it, like imagine if PlayStation did that.
Not
It's like,
only are they,
we're gonna call it
like-
the
not only are
PS1.
they
So whenever people
confusing
talk
you-
about the PS1, they don't know what the fuck they're
Man,
talking about.
Yeah.
Not only are they confusing you whenever somebody says Xbox One, but they have to fucking make you change what you already called the original Xbox.
Yeah.
Like, so everybody usually called it the Xbox One, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
And then
People have
but
been
now
calling the
they're
Xbox
yeah.
the Xbox One for the past fucking 7 years.
Yeah.
So now you're just gonna have a bunch of people just correcting themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Xbox One. Oh,
Man.
I meant the original Xbox.
I hate how some people say it's like, oh, it's because it's like a reboot. Dude, there's only fucking 2 of them.
I know.
Like, what the hell?
What do they need a fucking reboot?
Dude, every fucking new console is a fucking reboot. What
I
the
know.
fuck?
It pretty much is, yeah. Like,
I don't even get that.
dude, the name
Philosophy
sucks.
at all.
Dude, I've actually like heard a couple of videos that said like, oh, you know what? I kind of like the name. I just fucking quit the video right there, dude. It's like, okay, I already know where this is going.
Yeah.
You know, sorry, but if you like that name and think it's fucking it holds merit or fucking validity, you're fucking stupid as shit. That's all there is to it. Like, you don't fucking have a logical mind, and then you're not really worth listening to. Yeah.
You don't deserve to reproduce.
Well, I mean, you can already tell that
probably
just
shouldn't.
from
You
that.
should probably,
Just from them saying
I'm
that.
not saying they
like,
don't
oh, I
deserve it,
like
but
the
they probably shouldn't. Probably be the better idea not to.
Just the fact that they say that, like, they like the name, automatically, you know that they're
Kinda
going to be
dumb.
fanboys.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, straight up. Like, if they fucking admit, oh well, yeah, it's I actually like it. Okay.
Yeah, if they say like that.
Back.
Yeah, I actually like it.
No, but I did listen to some pretty good videos today. Like some people that were really, kind of talking like about just the Xbox brand and how it's like kind of heading this direction, obviously, for a really long time.
Right.
And like, it's really no surprise as people who's been paying attention to it and like really kind of following it and be like, okay, well, this is where it's obviously heading to. You know, now you have all the people that are upset and be like, "Oh, what the fuck? It's not about the games. What the fuck did you think it was going? Where did you think it was going? What indicated that they were going to actually fucking continue
especially
satisfying
with the
hardcore
Kinect?
gamers? Yeah.
Once
Once the Kinect was unveiled, I was like, okay,
like, fuck, man.
yeah. They, like I said, like 70 to 80% of their press conferences for the past like 3 or 4 E3s have been just Kinect.
Just Kinect.
So I'm like, okay, this is obvious. And they even said Kinect is the next Xbox. So I'm like, okay, well, fuck, that's pretty much confirmation
Yeah, so what's...
of the fucking direction.
That's the next Xbox, so what's the Xbox One? I mean...
They just probably said that so they could market it better.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's obvious that's what they did.
Yeah, I mean...
Their marketing team sucks. Straight
actually,
up.
Yeah, I agree. They fucking suck.
They fucking don't know fucking right
Actually,
from left.
I've been like really fucking hateful of their style, like of marketing.
It's just this-
since the
Actually,
Xbox
you know what?
360. Really.
Yeah, the Xbox One wasn't even that bad, actually.
Yeah, the
Like,
Xbox One was-
I didn't, like, really...
I,
see
had
it.
no,
just
I
has
really
this
didn't have any
fucking-
problem with their marketing for the Xbox One, but the Xbox 360, they try to take this new like hipster, really kind of like almost like feel like the Xbox.
It's like this used car salesman kind of tactic, and this is a
Yeah,
used car
like-
salesman talking about this shit, dude. Fucking,
But yeah, no, seriously, like they really took. I almost feel like they were the ones who, maybe not completely, but they contributed to the hipster kind of movement culture that came of it. Because if you really look at their advertising and their marketing,
lots of chorus, lots of hipster chorus.
it's all over
marketing.
the place.
Whoa,
And
whoa.
Actually, remember the fucking...
whoa.
The
unveiling?
ukulele and
No,
fucking-
remember the unveiling of the Killers?
xylophone.
Yeah, they had the fucking Killers at the fucking the unveiling of the Xbox. Or was it the Kinect?
It's 360.
360, yeah. And just they're all, and then they've had Usher at one of their fucking things. It's like, dude, come
Totally
on.
hipster.
No, that's not hipster,
No,
but
I
like
know, just
it's
kidding.
fucking like, oh, we're mainstream hip, yeah. A lot of it has really been like driven by a hipster kind of like, agenda, but
The hipster agenda.
What is
it should
the
be a
ultimate-
movie.
What is the ultimate goal of the hipster agenda?
I think they
To
just
discover the ultimate
created a
irony.
subculture. Like they helped contribute to create a subculture, and then they just kind of fed it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I see it. But like,
I don't know. Maybe they're just trying too hard to be Apple.
nah, I don't think so. Like I think that they're taking things from Apple, but I think that
always took
their style is quite a bit different. Like, well, maybe just aesthetically though. I actually think their marketing is very similar, but
Yeah,
like not.
that's kind of what I meant though.
Yeah.
Like,
But I mean, just the way that it looks visually.
what we're doing
Microsoft
is
and
revolutionizing the new way that you play video games. This is gonna
it's
blow
called
your mind.
TV.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the vibe that you kind of get, just like really, sleazy kind of, just the way they market it, just the way they present it. It's like, in this new, like just with the Kinect, just like, okay, you are the controller.
Yeah.
You don't have to rely. Who uses buttons?
Yeah.
Just
Actually, speaking of that, speaking of using buttons, the fucking guy that was like using the fucking interface at the press conference had a fucking like clicker in his fucking
yeah,
jacket.
you guys told me about that.
Yeah, I told him about it earlier, and I was yeah, like, I couldn't believe it, man. Like, I forgot who pointed it out. I watched a video. I think it was Young Yeah, actually. Young Yeah did.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, did you, and you know, did it look like he just put his hand in his pocket every time he like?
That's why that was made a conclusion, because like,
Is there a price tag?
no,
Okay.
probably gonna have both of them. We're gonna announce it at E3. But
Yeah.
like the thing is that freaking this clicker thing, dude. Like I swear, nothing Microsoft shows is real. Whenever they showed the Kinect, they had that Star Wars Kinect thing with that guy there.
All of them were like that.
Yeah, I know, all of them.
None of them had actual fucking, like, you know, remember whenever they actually did show the fucking
freaking
Kinect?
with that Tsunoda guy.
Yeah.
They showed it and like, hey, you want to see what the bottom of an Avatar shoe looks like? Well, bam, you know, and and they were like, oh shit, well maybe we shouldn't do this anymore, guys. You know,
Yeah.
like, yeah. So they're basically taking that shit to like a extreme direction. They have the fucking false audience there. They have, you know, fucking like presentations of presentations. You know, instead of just a straight up presentation of the Kinect, you know, especially with Milo, that was ridiculous. But anyways, but now they have the Kinect.
Yeah,
and
Milo. Dude, what the fuck is up with no, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, like the guy, like every time he's about to interact with the Kinect or
Sure.
the system, he puts his hand in his pocket.
In his jacket pocket?
I've actually noticed that. Like before it even clicked with me, no pun intended.
Like, do you
but,
see like a fucking like object inside the pocket?
you can't see an object because it's in his coat pocket.
Right.
So but I did notice that he had his hand in his pocket all the fucking time. So I was like, okay, something's not right here.
Like they like kind of lift it up, like, you know, onto the next like, yeah, it's like.
It's like
Yeah,
an
and-
Xbox 360
and,
controller falls
Like,
out.
God damn it! Yeah, okay. Xbox next screen.
Xbox. Yeah, but yeah, I can't even believe that they went to this level of deception. Really,
Yeah,
it really is. You know,
I ought to see the video because is it that obvious looking or?
well, to be honest with you, I've only seen highlights of the video, and whenever I saw those highlights, I noticed that, like, subliminally, I was like, man, this guy's hand in the pocket all the time. I've never seen a CEO or a spokesperson go out there and have his hand in the pocket the whole time. Usually they're using their hands to fucking, you know,
Yeah.
to get their message across, you know, to help fucking, you know, output that message. And this guy had his hand in his pocket the whole time, every time, you know, and then, yeah. He had a clicker. It's fucking obvious, really, whenever you go back and actually do
they've
look at
lied
it.
so many fucking times at their press
Yeah,
conferences. It's like not even surprising.
It's not even like there's no doubt really that they did this. So they had a fake audience, fake presentation.
Yeah, that's something you can't hide.
Yeah.
The fake audience. Well, we already talked about the fake audience. But
Yeah, even the people that were present there like took notice of that.
But like even say like even if somebody was trying to argue against the fake audience at the showing, like, I mean, you can just obviously like
look at the.
look at their past press conferences. Like, oh, they fucking had Cirque du Soleil as their fucking like audience, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Just like, or their main presentation, just to fucking like distract people from like how shitty the fucking press conference actually was. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And I just felt like that was kind of what they did with this audience. They just used them to like force emotion onto people, you know, like, oh shit, yeah, it's badass, you know.
Yeah.
But, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it actually did the opposite.
yeah, because it backfired.
Dude, you saw how Adam Sessler was like, yeah, but he's not even fucking enthusiastic at all. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, the thing about Adam Sessler is that he's usually the most enthusiastic, like, game journalist out there.
Right.
But at this conference, he looked like he just fucking saw like a fucking death reel or some shit,
fucking
dude.
Microsoft executive pointing a gun at him behind the
Yeah,
camera.
I know.
You see like a dot, like a laser dot in his forehead.
So, Microsoft's
So,
was the shit.
you better fucking be more eccentric.
No, man, but I do feel like it's. I mean, the way he was talking, like, it was pretty, like, noticeably, like, almost depressed. That
Yeah.
like it's gotten this bad, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy.
The thing is, Adam Sessler is I mean, he's even had like, you know, panels and stuff at freaking whatchamacallit,
Comic-Con?
Comic-Con.
Yeah.
To where he's talked shit about, like, you know, he stood up for developers and like against the gaming journalists, you know.
What was that? What
was
the-
Metacritic.
Yeah, Metacritic. Yeah.
You know, he stood up against Metacritic and spoken out against them, and he, you know, he's kind of like an activist in a way. So he's really kind of like a pure game journalist, if there is one out there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever you see him not being his enthusiastic self about something, you should probably take notice of it and kind of realize that it's probably not, you know, there's probably some like hidden truth here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so yeah. But anyways, where were we going? Yeah, I mean, going back to this fucking video though about these guys, they were saying that Sony has or Microsoft has the upper hand now. Sony has the lower hand because Sony already showed their fucking games, and they're not going to have anything to show at E3 because they're going to show the same games. Yeah. But yeah, you know, I'm just going to put out these. I guess it's 3KB is the name of this channel. Just type in Xbox 3KB, Xbox One 3KB. Watch this video.
Yeah, guy.
It's got like shitloads of dislikes. Every single comment's talking shit about them, but like it's just worth watching, just almost for fucking laugh's
Yeah.
sake. You
Yeah,
know?
just to see how bad the
It almost
Yeah.
seems like a parody. It's
Yeah.
so like weird.
It
It's so
really-
out there.
It really shows you how bad fanboyism can get. You know?
But no, I don't. I think it got much worse with the Wii U actually.
Yeah, I think so. You're probably right, but like initial fanboyism, it's like,
Okay.
God.
Here,
I mean,
here's what you know.
these people actually believe that this first showing, this unveiling, was actually stronger than Sony's. And
Yeah.
for warped ass reasons.
Okay. Well.
It actually said that it was better in some ways. It said that like the Sony one was like it was like good, but they're gonna suffer from that in the E3 press conference. And,
Based
like,
off nothing.
I know.
They're saying
Yeah.
that based off completely
See,
their own assumptions.
Well, we're just basing on things that we haven't even seen. No,
Yeah, no, the
but,
thing is,
but,
like,
but really, it's because okay.
I mean,
the
Sony's
information-
gonna have they're gonna have lots of exclusives to show. I know at the
even
E3
if
press
they
conference.
don't, the thing is, it's all about first impression.
I know, that's what I was about to say. It's like, okay, you know, most people decide what system they're going to buy just from the first, like, unveiling. Like, you know, in the
That's
past,
just how the
in
human
past
mind
it's
works.
Been, yeah, in the past it's been, you know, E3s where they unveiled it, but now they're starting to do this press conference where they unveil the system and then they show more at E3, you know,
Right.
a couple of months down the road, or even, like, in this case, like half a month, but, like, I don't know. It's like you gotta fucking hit him hard with that first impression because, I remember you know, the day after the E3 the Sony unveiling of the PS4, my boss came up to me. He's like, "Hey, yeah, so you gonna get the PS4?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Probably get it the first day." He's like, "Yeah, man, my kids like they've been like they want one. You know, they told me that like they want that for Christmas." And like, I mean, see, that's what first impression does. You know,
Of course.
Yeah.
it's like it gets people excited
Yeah.
right
I mean,
away, and
that's-
like they already make their mind up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you get just to focus on one thing here. They say Microsoft says that they have 15 exclusives, but they don't even hint on what they are. Like, not one iota of information of what they are.
So you know what that'll do though, right? It's gonna surely disappoint because they're gonna announce, oh well, 5 of these games are Kinect games, 5 of them are Xbox Live Arcade
Yeah.
games, and 5 of them are AAA games.
What that did, I'm pretty sure, is that people that heard that are just thinking, okay, well, you didn't show shit tonight,
Yeah.
so these 15 games, every single one of them better be badass as fuck.
Yeah. And they're not.
Yeah.
It's a-
they're
it-
not-
the only
they're
thing
not,
it
dude.
did-
In
the
fact,
only
most
thing
of
it
them
did
are probably
is-
gonna suck.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
only thing
no,
it
yeah,
did
definitely.
was build up even more pressure.
I would even go as far as to say that there's going to be way more than 5 Kinect exclusives. Like, I mean, of course, like, you know, Kinect is its own thing, so they're obviously pushing that, you know, this time around. So I think they're actually going to have it to where it's like a lot of the games are going to be for Kinect.
Yeah, or Kinect enabled in some way.
Steel Battalion Redemption. Or some shit.
Redemption. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's all about first impression, you know? It's like, that's what makes you, I mean, imagine if, like, Apple, like, unveiled, like, the new iPhone, but they just, like, fucking talked about, like, oh yeah, it can, just talking about things that you can already do on the other iPad, or the, the iPhone or iPad.
Yeah.
Like,
They
oh
don't-
yeah,
they
you
don't
have
talk about
Safari,
any
you
of the
have
new
Safari
features or
on there,
anything.
yeah. You have, oh yeah, but you know what? There is going to be all these exclusive features. That's all they say, you know? There's
Yeah.
going to be exclusive features, like, that we're
There's
going to talk about next month.
There's
you know?
15 new exclusive features that
Do
we'll
you,
talk
do you
about
think
next month.
people would be hyped about the next iPhone or
Dude,
iPad
actually,
if they did that?
That's why the stocks dropped for fucking Microsoft,
I know.
dude.
Yeah, that. My God, like I
If
haven't
Apple-
seen
if
anything that
Apple did
extreme
that-
in a while
yeah,
when
no.
it comes to video games.
Yeah.
Well, they just
When it
didn't-
comes
they
to
just-
stocks
yeah.
dropping and
Well,
shit.
yeah, that too.
I mean, like, I don't know. It's just it's a pretty absurd thing to happen, even as far as the just technology market goes. Like, no company does that shit. Like, you have, like, Nvidia unveiling the Shield. You know, they just went all out. You know, just want to shock people. You know, like, oh
Yeah.
shit. You know, that shock is like what fucking makes people want to buy a system. You know, and if you don't have that shock, then people aren't gonna be. It's what generates the hype.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
it-
Nobody's
the
hyped.
buzz,
Nobody's
dude.
gonna buy it.
E3 could be a disaster for Sony.
Could, but
And
it probably most likely
even
won't.
even if it is, that they can still write off of that first impression.
Yeah, true.
See, like Microsoft.
That's what they did with the PS3. Their second press conference was kind of like underwhelming,
Yeah.
and then they fucking released, and look which one came out on with better sales
Yeah.
at the end.
Microsoft, they just put themselves in a shitty ass position, man. Even if they fucking like,
You know what these fucking exclusives are? Like, they don't even mean shit. You know why? Because I think in a lot of people's eyes, like, they're going to see, like, oh, yeah, 15 exclusives. Even if they're all badass AAA games, I think a lot of people are going to be like, just going to have to miss out on those games because the online DRM and the fucking no-use games.
See, and that's the other. See, that's why this whole thing was just a fucking disaster. The whole thing. There's
Yeah.
not one good thing that could even be close to turning this shit around.
Yeah.
For them, I really don't think so.
Not even exclusive games at this point because
Dude, I
of
mean,
the
think about it.
DRM
Like,
and
people
fucking-
will not buy something because of the online DRM. Like, it's happened with
Dude.
SimCity. I mean, like,
Think about it. You actually have to pay for the service that blocks your used games.
And you have to pay for the online service.
Yeah.
you know.
To begin with, just to play online.
And obviously,
but-
you're probably going to have to cancel whatever TV service you have also.
Dude, that's the most
And-
ridiculous thing ever. You have to pay for the service.
What
that,
if the games that are like, say an MMO that you have to pay to play?
Yeah, on top of that. So not only you have to pay for the service that charges you to play used games, but you also have to pay for, say if you go and buy a used copy of Final Fantasy Online 14, right?
Yeah.
Say if they come out with Final Fantasy 14 on there, it's a used copy. You have to pay for Xbox Live, you have to pay for the used fee, and then you have to pay for the fucking monthly fee for the game. That's fucked up.
Sign me up, please.
What the fuck, man?
People aren't going to, they're not going to take this.
Lying down,
Like,
dude.
no, not
they're
even.
not, they're not going to, they're just not going to
Nothing
buy
but-
it. They're going to buy the competitor
Yeah,
system.
nobody but the purest apologist.
Yep.
Somebody who doesn't fucking even, like,
Just
Somebody who doesn't have a
riding
brain,
the
pretty
waves
much.
of mainstream. Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just because it's Xbox, and
Yeah.
they're just tied down.
Yeah. It's fucking pretty shitty, man.
God damn. It's fucking 3KB shit, though, dude, man. Guys are fucking delusional as fuck. I don't know what like the first video I've ever seen by them, but like that one guy that was on the
It's so
list.
stupid how they, like, just. They're just,
Oh, just
call,
you
they're just
wait.
calling it like they have
Yeah.
a crystal ball, saying like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Sony's press
But
conference
just
isn't
you wait,
going to be
guys.
impressive."
Yeah,
They
It's
got
not.
something up their sleeve. I already know.
dude, they already
voice in my head
they already
tells me
nailed
so.
the coffin.
They
They
were
already
saying that,
nailed
like,
it.
"Oh yeah, Microsoft got all their boring stuff out of the way, and now they're going to surprise everybody with E3 with all the good announcements."
Yeah.
then-
Dude,
how do you-
imagine you're on you meet a girl, right? And
No.
you like get all the boring shit out of the way first. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no, I mean, dude, look,
and then,
you
and
know-
then and then the second date, you fucking like, hey, yeah, I'm actually badass. No,
okay.
that's not how it works. It's that first impression.
Yeah.
that is the gist of it right there.
Yeah. That's not the way it works. You don't fucking go into... Dude, it's way too late in the game for them to actually change their fucking policy on DRM.
Especially how long it's going to...
Especially since they've already publicly announced it.
How much, like 2 weeks till E3? Week and a
No,
half,
no,
maybe?
no. Yeah, 2 weeks, yeah.
I mean, that's a long time for people to be just, like, pissed off and just, like, building up anger and shit, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, maybe if it was, like, tomorrow or some shit, people might, like, forgive them, but, like, fuck. Like, people, it's already going to be, like,
It's already gonna be like
an
you know,
afterthought,
get
like, oh, yeah,
filed
I'm
and
just fucking-
stored in the back of their minds.
Yeah.
Like, man, fuck Xbox. I'm just gonna get something else. What's this bullshit they're coming up? Okay, 15 exclusives seem all right, but I mean,
But I'm gonna have to pay. I'm gonna have to pay to play them online. I'm gonna have to pay to fucking, dude. And at this point, PlayStation Plus and just the PlayStation Online service in general is way better. Because first of all, you don't have to pay to play online at all.
right?
Plus, you don't. I mean, like with their fucking online service, you get free games. You get free fucking games. That's something that Microsoft does not fucking offer. They don't give you free games, AAA fucking
Yeah.
games, dude.
Shit, man. Just not even a month ago, they released a free game. Which, of course, people, we already fucking know they're not really free. Okay, yeah, we fucking get it.
Well, you have to pay the online service, yeah.
Yeah, service and pay. That pays for the game.
Yeah.
But you fucking fuckers know what we mean.
You get your money's worth
Anyway,
big time.
yeah, it's like, see, this is how this is how fucking marketing works, right? This is how they're fucking cool with it right here. They have sleeping dogs, okay, for $50. You don't have the service, you can get it for $50, or you can get PlayStation Plus for $18, and you get the game for free. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna pay $50, or you're gonna pay about $20 for that game, plus you get a service with that.
With other free games.
Yeah,
Like Uncharted 3.
yeah,
and
other
fucking
discounts and all that shit. See, that's how you fucking market.
Yeah.
You don't fucking like, ooh, we're gonna change the way you do this shit. We're gonna, now you're gonna have to pay for
Just to
yeah,
Dude, imagine every time you go to fucking GameStop. Say you actually buy a used game for like $3, but then the online to fucking unlock it, you know what I'm saying? The unlocking fee to play used games is like $5 per game. You're actually paying more just
that
to
is
fucking play it.
insane.
You're actually paying more to play it than you
These
are
guys
for
are on the
actual game.
suicide mission. They're hell bent to fucking make this console fail. That is the only explanation that I can even come up with.
And it all like resorts down to fucking greed. They're just trying to make fucking money. But people, like, there's already been a norm set,
Yeah.
for the past fucking 20, 30 years. You get certain things for free. There's other things that you make your money on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you have to pay for. You pay for the game, you do what you fucking want with it, you lend it to a friend, you sell it, whatever. But now that you have to pay for these sort of things, it's just like absurd.
Yeah.
It's the most absurd thing. Like,
It's just fucking nuts.
how many games have you borrowed from me? Probably about 10.
Yeah.
You have to like those fees would probably add up
pay-
to like fucking probably who knows how much.
Yeah,
the
who
fee's gonna
knows?
be.
Even if it's like $1 in all.
Dude,
like,
it's all
for
about
of
this,
them,
like,
it's
not
still,
taking it. You can't take it because other companies are gonna fucking, they're gonna fucking take notice of, like, that, Microsoft can get away with it. Oh, let's do it too,
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's better
People,
not to do
people have to stand up against this
it. Yeah.
shit.
I mean, yeah, you just
Well,
can't,
and
you can't
apparently
fucking,
they are. You know.
Yeah, it's good, but I think honestly don't think it's the fucking like DRM and the used game shit. I mean, yeah, people are pissed off about it, but like, I think it's just the fact they didn't show any games at the press conference that interested people.
I don't know,
That's
man.
the
I
main
mean,
thing I think.
the thing is, I mean, the reaction towards DRM. I mean,
Dude,
I don't see a lot of
it's been pretty negative.
You know what's funny about this 3KB video?
as far as like boycotting. Like
Yeah.
what's funny about this 3KB video is that
it's actually one of the most successful fucking boycotts in gaming history. Is that like just anti-DRM boycotts? You know,
yeah, I say it is. In this 3KB
especially for a
video,
huge game like SimCity, it's like fuck. Who would have thought that game would have failed just because of something like that?
yeah.
on this video, they were saying they spent the entire video just defending the press conference, but then they didn't even mention anything about the fucking used game policy, anything about the DRM, anything about the always online connect. They
Yeah.
didn't mention things like this, the things that people have problems with. It's like, oh yeah, well yeah, you know, they have 15 exclusives. People need to calm down. No, there's still the fucking DRM there. The DRM is still there. The used game policy is still there. The Connect always on is always still there. Man, actually, you know what's fucked up about the Connect? I learned today.
Yeah.
Even whenever you have your console off, the Connect is still listening to you.
I know. I was actually mentioning that on the last podcast.
That's
Like
fucked
I was
up.
saying, yeah, no, it's like it's always listening for you to say Xbox on or, just say just Xbox on. It's always listening to what you're saying, just in case you say Xbox on or whatever.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Like, okay, it's always on, even when it's off. Like, it's like that doesn't make me feel comfortable at all.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Yeah.
Even people that, because there's a voice recognition thing, so where like it only unlocks if you say Xbox on, but it's also listening to other people too to block them out.
Yeah.
So I mean,
See, I mean, what I don't get about Google Glass, fucking
smart glass.
smart glass, is that people get all paranoid. It's like, oh, I don't know if somebody's like recording me, and it's like obviously you can easily debunk that shit. But I mean, this, I don't know, man.
dude, even like hackers
can-
can get a hold of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the PSN has been hacked, and like, what
Actually,
if
all
people-
three have been hacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's to know? Who's
Yeah.
to fucking say that they can't hack and like go into the Connect and just catch you?
Spying on you, pretty much.
Yeah.
Shit, you know.
It's fucking crazy,
Yeah.
dude. People are actually down for this shit. Some people are actually down for this shit. Most people aren't. Most people are seeing this like
Yeah.
online, always online.
And I
Connect
see those
thing.
people that are for it just are pretty fucking short-sighted
Yeah,
when it comes to this this matter.
yeah. God damn. It's pretty crazy how this actually the backwards compatibility issue. Fucking. Fuck, what was I gonna say about it? Actually,
This is something like straight out of a joke. Like April Fools. Like go open up a gay magazine and you read all this fucking terrible ass news.
Yeah.
It's like, what the April Fools.
yeah.
God damn.
Fucking lame pro shit, dude. God damn.
And back to what we were saying about like the fucking guy, the guys in that video that were saying that Sony was gonna have like they were gonna show some boring shit. Like, oh yeah, they already showed their goods.
They already showed their games.
They already got the all of the good stuff. They're not gonna have anything interesting to show at the E3 show.
Bullshit. They have the console to
I
show.
know, like they fucking have like.
Actually,
Like, they already showed you had like Microsoft. They showed all of their features. Like they showed all their. I mean, their features are just boring to everybody. But Sony's features, they showed their features too. People just were way more into it because they actually were catered towards gamers.
Mhm.
Like the share button was like a feature of the system that like
Yeah, that's another thing.
the fucking they were just talking nothing about like
Gaming
gaming
related
related features. Like
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's like you can Gaikai, or having somebody else join your game to help you, or you can stream your game to other people, share your videos, and I mean making it seem way more like a gaming community, which is like why Xbox Live thrives, But now it's just they showed all these fucking features of like TV, Skype, and
Sports.
fucking sports, and like that's what turned people off, And I think like these fucking people that were in the video are saying like, oh yeah, Sony already showed, everything, and they're just gonna be showing all the boring stuff at E3. I'm like, actually, they did probably show all the boring stuff, and it was just happened to be exciting to gamers,
Yeah.
Mhm.
because all of those features of the operating system are catered towards gamers. Like Sony has the gamers in mind, and Microsoft just has
Yeah, it's they're functions that a gaming console should have,
yeah.
not a PC.
That's what you would
Yeah.
expect from the next generation of consoles, like features that you would expect, or even
Yeah,
like
that's
not
why-
expect,
That's
but
why
you're
everybody
pleased
was
with,
fucking like going off about like
Yeah.
the PS4 and like every single media outlet, every all the independent fucking media that was reporting on the PS4 and after it was announced was all positive. All of it was positive. But it was like, bravo, man, fucking good job. Like fucking got me hyped. I'm buying one. Fuck.
Yeah.
But then
The
this
thing is, like, even whenever Sony was talking about like the non-related gaming stuff. They were just like,
It was
oh
just-
yeah,
it was
we
about-
also
it was-
support apps. Here's a list behind me of like the apps we support. Just the picture of a bunch of logos
Yeah.
of apps they are going to be
Yeah.
supporting. That's all you need. That's all the gamers care about. It's like, okay, they look at the thing. Okay, it's going to have all those apps that the PS3 has plus more. Okay, badass, you know?
Yeah.
They don't need to fucking spend all this time like, oh yeah, like fucking Nintendo did. Oh yeah, you know, we have Netflix. Check this out.
We're gonna
Yeah,
we're gonna
I'm gonna
watch.
watch,
Yeah, and just like
Bear
do a
King
demo of it browsing.
Yeah.
There was a shitload of
like-
browsing.
yeah,
that
just
fucking
fucking
presentation.
looking at fucking Netflix, the fucking app.
It's like,
It's like,
dude,
dude, what the
I know
fuck?
what it's like to look at Netflix. You
You
don't
know,
have to show
and
me.
the fucking their version of Netflix is the worst one.
Why don't you
probably.
fucking save that
And
shit
yeah,
for like
YouTube,
when I actually
YouTube,
get
man.
the fucking console and I experience it for myself?
Yeah, you don't fucking do that at a press conference. That was TGS, right?
Yeah.
Man, that was fucking pathetic. God damn.
Yeah, well, fucking Microsoft just did the same thing. They just fucking modeled their shit off Nintendo, apparently, and just like, oh yeah, we're gonna do it this way. But yeah, they're fucking following a fucking diving company anyway. So, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know. I just think that like all of these game companies, like Nintendo and Microsoft, trying to like get into like the TV market and like trying to get into just the whole broad entertainment industry, rather than just being like badass at what they do best. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that's like the main problem this generation is that like, you know, you have games like Grand Theft Auto, which is like, you know, it's a shooting game, it's a, you know, action game, adventure game, kind of like RPG elements, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, it's not the best game, like of any of those genres. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you can't really
It's not,
take.
it's not the best racing game or even the best car
Yeah, yeah,
simulator. It's
exactly.
not the best shooting game. It's not the best, you know?
Yeah,
It's just like, it's an
the
all-in-one
appeal-
game,
yeah,
but
the
it's
ap-
not the best at
Yeah,
any of those things.
that's the appeal right there. It's
Yeah.
just that you know you get to do all this stuff, but
In
if
one
you were to,
game.
you can't take those elements and have them by themselves and like, you know, give
Focus
that-
on them, you know?
Right.
But like, I don't know. I just, that's what I think is good about having dedicated devices that do certain things. Like,
I mean,
you know, the best they can, you know?
what
that's
would
their,
you? I mean, shit. I mean, what would you rather have? A console that focuses most of its, you know, of its resources on gaming and gaming related, you know,
Features.
Honestly,
features,
dude,
or
I
one that
think-
has like that relies on 3 operating systems.
I'd rather have one that just, honestly, all I care about is just a game or a box that plays badass games.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's like,
I don't care if it has some shit that I already
Dude,
have.
Actually, like, even if it didn't have like any apps on it at all, I actually wouldn't even give a shit because like I can just use my computer
Yeah.
Yeah.
to do any of those things that are on the
Yeah,
PS3.
it's literally a click of 2 buttons to fucking switch my shit to my PC. And I
Yeah.
could just do everything there.
Yeah, but you gotta fucking work with some wires initially.
I have to work some.
Fuck it.
Who gives a fuck? Like,
you gotta
my-
fucking work
dude,
those
I'll
wires,
guarantee
dude.
you my PC.
Nobody has 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Shit.
Nobody has 5 minutes. No.
I ain't gonna be 5
Yeah,
minutes.
man,
Dude,
dude.
in order for me to switch my fucking input to fucking
PC?
the PC, literally takes me about like 10 seconds. I can wait 10 seconds to fucking have a way better running version of Netflix or Internet Explorer or fucking
Just internet.
internet period.
Prove it.
I'll fucking make a video, damn it.
We'll make a comparison video.
Yeah, but like,
Man, it probably takes like 25 seconds. Shit.
what do you think about these guys in this video that I was saying about the 3KB, and they were saying like, oh yeah, Sony's not gonna have anything to show, but like, fucking, they're
No.
gonna show, they're gonna be showing just the same games again. But then like, we already know that like, there's already gonna be Final Fantasy 15 there. There's most likely gonna be Uncharted 4. There's most likely gonna be The Last Guardian. All these fucking games. Like, the thing is, every single studio under Sony is working on PS4 related gamings right now.
Yeah.
Besides Polyphony Digital, which is making Gran Turismo 6 for PS3.
Right.
But other than that, all of them are working on PS4 games, and they've only shown what, about 4 or 5 studios that are like that had games.
The thing is,
Killzone, Infamous, Drive Club. Those are the only 3 really that were shown that
That were Sony games?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't show what Naughty Dog was working on. I mean, dude, Sony has a lot of fucking
They didn't show what
studios.
Ueda was working on. They didn't show what fucking.
So Ueda's working on The Last
Shinji
Guardian.
Mikami?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but that's most likely gonna like
Yeah,
transfer
but
to
like,
PS4.
man, dude, I already know there's like a bunch of exclusives. Like there has to be.
Dude,
It's
Final
fucking-
Fantasy 15. We're gonna have that.
Is it exclusive to Sony?
Well, I mean,
It was
from what we
rumored?
know, Final Fantasy Versus 13 was exclusive to Sony up until,
Yeah.
the last time we saw it.
And then you compare that to Xbox.
A console, dude. The thing is, here's the thing: the Xbox One only appeals to Americans, U.S.-based console market. Period. It doesn't appeal to Japanese. It doesn't appeal to Asia. It doesn't appeal to fucking Europe.
Europeans?
I mean, they went up there and they were like, "Oh yeah, FIFA. We have." They showed a FIFA like it was going to be exclusive to their fucking console,
Man,
but
dude,
it's not.
fuck-
They only have
fuck
don't
Microsoft, man.
they
I can't
only-
believe they even fucking like bought the fucking rights for their fucking next gen engine to where that it's not even gonna be on the PC. It's like, dude, like that just fucking like pisses all over the fucking potential of like
Yeah,
the PC version of like FIFA.
yeah.
It's like what the PC version? Did you hear about that?
No.
The Xbox One version of FIFA
It's going to be
is gonna-
utilizing
it's
the
gonna be a
next
new
gen
next
engine.
gen engine of FIFA, but the PC version is gonna be using the last gen version.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just sounds so fucking wrong.
Why the fuck would they even do that, knowing that most people play PC games on Windows?
Well, like,
It's still Microsoft. Why would the fuck would they just fucking shoot themselves in the other foot? It's
I
like
don't
they have
know.
2 feet. Microsoft has 2 feet. PC, Xbox. And they're like, well, fucking shoot one, pretty much.
Well,
Instead of just like taking like that engine, like yeah, dude, like, they might as well shoot Sony's foot, by like not giving them the next gen engine, and instead they just fucking fuck themselves, you know.
Yeah. But hey,
like-
dude, I'll guarantee you that EA will fucking make next gen versions of every single one of those games. I'm sure they might not have the exclusive content. Who gives a fuck? There's the
Wait.
online DRM and
Wait.
the used game shit that goes along
The
with it.
PC versions of games always get the best versions, including
Yeah,
like
what-
downloadable content.
What's wrong with the PS4 though?
Oh, well, I'm talking about PC though. Like, are you talking about like downloadable content? Like,
I was just saying
Compared
that,
to
like,
PS4,
just
okay, yeah.
because
Yeah.
Xbox One announced that they're gonna have like the next gen version of these EA Sports games,
well,
that
I mean,
doesn't
so is
mean
Sony.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sony's gonna have those,
yeah,
but
that's what-
just the
that's what I'm
PC
saying.
isn't. Just
Yeah,
the PC
just
isn't.
the PC isn't. Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, I mean,
doesn't make any
it's
sense.
another blatant marketing tactic that's like, okay, it's not because the PC can't, it's because you
Oh,
won't.
The PC fucking
Won't develop.
can for sure.
Yeah,
Fuck.
the PC can do leaps and bounds beyond what fucking
Yeah.
What
It's kind of like,
any of these
it
next gen
reminds you of the
consoles
time
can.
whenever like the PS1, it's like, whenever we were trying to like play, we found out that the reason why it won't play pirated games is because it has this fucking like button on the side, like inside where the lid is at,
Mhm. Yeah.
and that's the only reason. You have to install like a separate lid, and it's not because it can't. It's because they've designed it to where you can't do that.
Mhm.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing, but worse because it's not even like anything like it's illegal.
Yeah.
It's because they're blatantly just like, okay, the PC. You can obviously have a better PC version, but we're gonna have the better version on the Xbox because hey, and if you want to play the better version, you better buy our console.
Yeah. It's like fucking holding a gun to your head, straight up, dude. It's like, fuck. And the thing is, like, because of this, FIFA's probably gonna fucking plummet, dude. FIFA 13, the FIFA brand,
Wouldn't be surprised.
dude. We're probably gonna see a resurgence of the popularity in freaking Pro Evolution Soccer for sure. Especially since it's running on Fox Engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like concentrating on all these badass features and shit, and like they've already gone on record saying that they're like working hard as fuck to like compete against FIFA. Dude, Pro Evolution Soccer is gonna be on top again,
Think so?
straight up. Yeah,
Well, at least it's gonna be stiff competition, I think.
yeah.
So there's other thing on the list that no indie games.
Oh yeah, did you know about that?
Yeah, you told me about it.
Fucking. So PS4 is like really just embracing the fucking indie game movement, which is huge as fuck right now.
Yeah.
Cheap games, great fucking innovation. There's lots of money to be made. They're basically opening up the indie for indie games. They're opening up the distribution to themselves, like to the individual. You can basically upload your game and market it, set your own price on the PlayStation Store completely. But with Microsoft, they're doing away with it completely. They're not embracing this at all. They're not even supporting it.
Yeah.
They're not supporting indie games. It's all their shit. If they can't make money off like used game like fees and shit, then fucking fuck everybody else, dude. They gotta make their own money. But the weird thing is that Sony is gonna be making so much fucking money off of this shit. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the developers too.
Yeah.
And the fucking consumers are gonna be rewarded with these rich gaming experiences. So at the end of the day, Microsoft, this is just another thing on the fucking list.
I mean, it's just yeah, it just kind of leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Just like, okay, you have a console that's going to support indie gaming. Let the little guys get a little bit of a piece of the pie, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Microsoft just
blocking.
The thing is, a lot of people would probably buy a system this generation, just to be able to play indie games. That's why the Ouya exists.
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
and this is an outlet for those indie game developers to flourish. You know, like.
I mean, I was thinking that like just the fact that Sony is supporting indie developers is like the death of the Ouya, but like shit, like Microsoft's not even like getting involved.
Yeah, not even jumping at the chance. Not even.
It's like
There's
a lot
opportunity.
of
It's
money to be
golden
made.
opportunity. Like,
there's a lot of money to be made in the indie games
like
market.
the development tools to make a game have become so like easy.
Yeah,
that like
fucking even Ryan Spossett could do it.
Yeah, like Ryan Spossett made a game, and I mean, it was pure shit, but like, it was like,
Did you tell him that?
No, I didn't tell him, but like,
dude, what if he
I'm
listens?
a nice guy, dude.
What if he listens to this shit? Dude? What if he's
I'm a
number
nice
2,
guy.
our subscriber number 2.
Sorry, Ryan, but your games suck, dick. No, but yeah, like I don't know, just. It's fucking crazy how this shit works. I don't know. It's just fucking Sony's supporting this shit. Microsoft isn't. It's just another thing on the list. Like this is for some people this is a reason to buy the PS4 solely.
Right.
Pretty insane. Like a lot of people are really into like just smaller kind of like time passing, time killing, whatever fucking games.
Yeah.
Smaller games.
Some of them aren't even like that though.
Some of them are really good.
Yeah.
Some of them are fucking awesome. I've seen like this one game with this motorcycle shit. I don't know. I don't want to get too much detail about it, but it's like a smaller indie game, completely physics based. It looks pretty fun actually.
What is it like? Kind of like Excite Bike?
On fucking more than steroids, dude. Like some fucking straight up cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about like fucking physics and fucking trying to get on. I don't know what the game is called, but it looks badass as fuck.
Yeah.
Strike Suit Zero I would consider an indie game too.
Yeah, it's another game. Like, okay, you would just completely miss out on a game like that because they don't support it.
Yeah.
And Strike Suit Zero is a fucking awesome game.
Yeah.
And it's an indie game. It's small, but like that's probably one of the most well-made visual fucking indie games that I've ever seen, and it's fucking looks great.
Yeah, it's a really good sci-fi shooter.
Another point that I wanted to bring up actually is the whole backwards compatibility. Microsoft apparently they're not supporting any backwards compatibility, not even cloud-based.
Yeah.
Sony is actually supporting this even with their fucking like PSN downloads that you can say you download like these smaller games on like PlayStation Network.
Yeah,
those will still transfer over. You might have to play them cloud streaming based, but they'll still be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, and the Vita does this too. And you buy games on your PlayStation account or your PSN account.
You can either play them on PSP or Vita.
Yeah, you can just re-download them on your Vita. You
don't have to pay an extra fee.
Yeah, you don't have to pay anything.
Just fucking just PS3/PSP, whatever. You just fucking some of the games are.
If you bought PSP games even on your PSP, like from the PSN, you can just transfer those over to the Vita.
Yeah,
which is fucking awesome.
But backwards compatibility completely out, and it's so stupid that they actually call this Xbox One, all in one, right? But you can't even play your fucking Xbox 360 games or your Xbox or your original Xbox games. Let's say Xbox One. But yeah, you can't even do that. So it's kind of funny how they call it an all-in-one device, but like they can't even fucking support their own shit. All right, so
All right, please click the button.
click the button. Click it. Click it. Click it.
Yeah, don't forget to like.
Oh yeah, you can like it.
Like.
too. Or dislike.
The choice is yours.
The choice is in your hands.
The question is mine.
Add it to your favorites. Add this video to your
Add
favorites.
it to your favorite. Add it to every
Show
playlist.
your friends.
And
Yeah.
add it to every
Just
playlist that
fucking
you own.
Show your
Make a
mom. Show
Facebook-
your
make
brother.
a Facebook post about it. Just fucking share this shit everywhere. Like, just go to your YouTube app, go to the fucking share button, and just share it with all of the fucking things that come up.
Oh, yeah,
all
and-
of them.
Oh yeah, and
And if you don't have fucking accounts there, make them, then fucking share them, and post them on every forum that exists.
Yeah.
and make up. We're gonna have a contest for the best prayer, the best chant for next gen cast.
Yeah. So, fucking giving you a little bit something
Winner
to look forward
will,
to.
will win our
A badass
utmost-
podcast.
Yeah, there you go. Also, fuck you.